Caitlin Clark
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm a fan.
Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and
I'm a
forth.
fan of both.
And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires, she will be the MJ of, go to Jamil Hill, type in Jamil Hill, yeah. She says, by the time she retires, Jamil Hill has made a bold prediction.
Imagine walking into a building where 20,000 people want nothing more than to see you fail. The air is thick with tension. The boos are echoing off the concrete walls before you even step onto the hardwood. And the opposing team is looking at you like you are the villain in their movie. Welcome to the first game of the highly anticipated second season, where the most toxic rivalry in WNBA history just reached an absolute boiling point. Caitlin Clark didn't just walk into a basketball game tonight. She walked into an ambush. The crowd was absolutely deafening, screaming insults, holding up disrespectful signs, and rallying behind their franchise player, Angel Reese. But there is one fatal flaw in trying to intimidate a generational talent. Some players shrink under pressure. But Caitlin Clark? She weaponizes it. By the time the final buzzer sounded, those 20,000 screaming fans were completely, utterly, and embarrassingly silent. We just witnessed a historic massacre. Caitlin Clark didn't just beat Angel Reese. She dominated the game from start to finish, dropping a massive career-high triple-double that completely shattered the arena's spirit. And the absolute craziest part? This may go down as one of the most unforgettable moments in women's basketball history. If you are ready for the ultimate story of karma, missed layups, and a legendary career-high performance, obliterate that like button, subscribe right now, and let's get into the absolute madness. To understand why this performance was so incredibly satisfying, we have to rewind to the media circus that happened just 48 hours before tip-off. Angel Reese has always been loud. She thrives on the drama, the trash talk, and the viral moments. But heading into the second season, she took it a step too far. She crossed a line involving basketball royalty that you simply do not cross.
Nice. We know she'll make the shot. No, you don't know. The last 4 games now, Angel Reese is shooting less than 25% on layups. You don't know she'll make it. And you know who else don't know? This man right here, Carl Semesco, is not happy with Angel Reese. The girl stunk it up.
Great crowd tonight. Disappointing finish to the game.
Look at it. Yo, these pauses they're taking in between are insane.
Yeah. Great crowd tonight. Disappointing finish to the game. Kind of a tough.
During an ESPN segment, Stephen A. Smith went live on television, looked directly into the camera, and delivered a brutal takedown. He systematically dismantled the argument piece by piece. "You are not Michael Jordan," Stephen A. shouted through the television screen. "You are not even Caitlin Clark. You are confusing popularity with generational greatness." He pointed out that while Angel Reese was busy building a brand around controversy, it was eventually going to result in massive humiliation. And buddy, Stephen A. Smith was right. Because when the lights came on and the ball was tipped, Angel Reese's Michael Jordan fantasy came crashing down into a brutal, embarrassing reality. The first quarter started, and the crowd was in an absolute frenzy. Every time Caitlin Clark touched the ball, the arena erupted into a chorus of boos so loud it felt like the broadcast cameras were vibrating. They wanted Caitlin to break. They wanted her to fold under the pressure.
591, Michaela Timpson, 20 points on 9 of 13. 7 rebounds, 1 block shot. Caitlin Clark, 26 on 9 of 20. 9 assists, 3 boards. Kelsey Mitchell, she extended the streak, come hell or high water. 20 points on 9 of 22. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. You wonder why I come down on Kelsey Mitchell for MVP? I'm sorry, but this rebounding and assist situation drives me crazy. So let's go to Angel Reese clocking Caitlin Clark right in the throat hole.
Just 35.
Right here, you're going to watch. There she gets her in the neck, and there she gets her in the throat. Yeah. What are we doing? Neck, throat. Wow. Yeah.
Angel Reese came out determined to prove those Michael Jordan comparisons right. She demanded the ball in the post. She tried to bully her way to the rim. She wanted the highlight reel finish so badly that she completely lost sight of fundamental basketball. In a span of just 6 minutes, Angel Reese missed 3 consecutive wide-open layups. It was genuinely painful to watch.
You knew you messed up. This is the look Angel Reese had on her face. At this exact moment, she knew she's gonna be the laughing stock of the basketball world for the next 48 hours. That's exactly what happened. And it was so bad, Angel Reese did not speak to reporters after the damn game.
When you take them through that fourth and overtime, they outscored 31-19. What changed in that at the end of the game?
Wait, can you repeat that?
At the end of the game, they outscored you 31-19 in the fourth and overtime. What was the difference in the game, you believe, at that point?
I don't know, I feel like we fought hard. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we just came up short tonight.
This question's for either of you all. When you face a team like this, obviously 4 times, you could potentially see them again in the playoffs. I guess what would you say you can kind of take away from a loss like this?
That we're right there. And I know tonight didn't go the way that we wanted to, but we had some plays down and we showed some fight. And I think although we didn't get the win, I think there's some promise that we know that we can beat a team.
Buddy, what happened next belongs in the Basketball Hall of Fame. She started the onslaught with a 35-foot logo 3 that silenced the front row. Then she began threading passes through the defense that seemed to defy human geometry. She was hitting her teammates perfectly in stride, racking up assists so quickly that the statisticians were scrambling to keep up. But Caitlin wasn't just scoring and passing. She was doing the dirty work. She was flying into the paint, grabbing rebounds right out of the hands of taller players, showing Angel Reese what actual grit and determination looked like. By the middle of the third quarter, the impossible became a reality. The graphic flashed across the screen. Caitlin Clark had secured a massive, historic, career-high triple-double.
That you guys are really highlighting when moving forward.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of positives today, I thought. And,
Just to Angel, obviously, Ryan and Alicia were kind of there to console her. What was your message to Angel after she missed that shot?
Yeah, what was your message to Angel after she smoked the layup and smoked the game?
we just had to move on to the next play. I mean, we did what we didn't run there was supposed to be one screen in there, and we kind of forgot the screen. But then Rye, took the shot, and we told those two to, really crash the boards and give us a second chance. They both did exactly what we asked for them. And then we got 2 looks, right at the end of the game that, could have won it for us, but, they rolled out.
He's pissed. We got 2 looks right at the end of the game, 2 layups, and they just rolled out. He's pissed.
Kind of a bad break.
And one quick follow-up, how much of a difference not having Jordan Canada in today's game kind of potentially maybe have impacted the outcome of this game?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You have to go with what you have. And I think the players that that played today gave us a great chance to win. I mean, we're literally one possession, from winning the game against a very good team who's been playing really well. But, JC is a fantastic point guard. And obviously, particularly against the zone, she's somebody that we count on for penetrating to the middle and then passing it out to our shooters or dumping it down behind. So, and then she makes such a difference in our transition game and gives us an extra really good defender out there. So we miss her, but she couldn't go today. So the people that went, I thought, did well enough to win. She was competitive. Her performance to be able to contribute that way when you're having to guard one of the best players in the league for as much time as she did. I mean, I thought she was fantastic.
Hi, Coach. Makai Carlson here with AJC. Obviously, I know you guys are probably having a
one game at a time mindset. But what are some key things from this game that you're planning on telling the team, or hoping that they talk amongst each other to take to the next game?
Well, I think it shows that, we have a really good team. I mean, Indiana's excellent.
Let's talk about it. Caitlin Clark drained a cold-blooded three-pointer right in Angel Reese's face. As the ball snapped through the net, Caitlin didn't yell. She didn't flex. She simply turned around and stared at the crowd. The silence was absolutely deafening. Nearly 20,000 people who had spent the last 2 hours screaming, booing, and throwing insults were instantly muted. You could practically hear a pin drop inside the arena. Caitlin Clark had hit the ultimate mute button. She silenced them not with trash talk, but with one of the greatest single-game performances of her young career. Stephen A. Smith warned her. The fans should have known better. You do not poke the bear.